We don't often think of it, but the face is the place of some of the most sublime and profound communication. And this is sort of the basis of the natural facelift solution. If you've heard of structural integration, the work that I do, there's one particular session where we focus on the face. We focus on the head, neck, face, basically the upper pole of the body. But what I've found is something very unique in that I'm going to present that, and we're going to go through some of those ideas and actually create experiential exercises around what's going on in the face. We know that body language constitutes the majority of our communication that we express to people, but not very many people have really gone and begun to transform what's going on in the face, because we can hold old memories or emotions definitely in our faces, and that's what I realized with me years ago. But I never thought to put enough focus on the area that I would actually make a transformation. But here's a story. One of my practitioners worked in my mouth and on my tongue specifically, and he was like, "Chris, you tend to hold tension in your tongue." And it was such a weird idea at that time that I was like, nah, I put it off as like some pseudo spiritual nonsense, right? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this on the shelf. And I did. But I was sitting around at a table one night with friends of mine, and those who know me know that I am really a shy, especially in earlier life, really shy and quiet. And so I was sitting with friends who were like international speakers, and I felt like they were missing a point in that conversation. It was really simple, so I felt like they were glossing over it because of its simplicity. And so I wanted to bring up that point, but it was hard for me to jump into the conversation. And so I kind of went within and just kind of, just wanted to see what was going on inside of myself, in my body. And I could literally feel my tongue begin to get tense. And at that point I was like, wow. Okay, so it took me a while to figure out how to actually release that tongue. But most of it was simply through beginning to talk. So then I started to realize the true nature of structural integration, which is personal transformation. A lot of people practice this work as though it's body work, right? And it's not. It's not body work. It's not massage. It's transformation. It's transformational growth. It brings up to you, it makes you aware of how you are using your body as you express in the world. And it could be through communication, it could be through athletics, it could be in relationships, work, home, or in yourself. If you're a real private person, all of those things, all of what's going on in our lives are going on in our bodies, but even to a greater, level. Even to a greater level, we bear our own burdens. And so that's what this work is about. But the natural facelift solution, that's going to be our next, that's going to be Legacy's next meeting at the end of this month. I believe it's August 29th, the last Wednesday of the month, 6:30 p.m. So, come to that one, because that one's going to be, this is going to be a good one. There's a lot of information that is very new. We're going to go into micro expressions. We're going to go into some of how the vagus nerve connects to the facial nerves, and we will go into the importance of community and how that all affects the face. So it'll be an interesting and fun one. If it sounds interesting to you, like and share, ask questions here, and if not, we'll see you there. All right, guys, Chris Corrales of Legacy. Toodaloo.